Good day, everybody. Well, welcome to my channel, and hopefully you start taking what you like from this. And to introduce myself, and I'm so sorry if I'm dragging this out. I don't know exactly how much for someone who actually speaks quite a lot. Kind of hard when you have to speak about yourself at times. It's a bit weird, but anyway, let me try to introduce myself. Crispy T. If you pull up my bio, I actually have a bio right here under the musician's banner. That's because music is a big part of my life, and even if you look at the logo that I have, you'll see it's a T surrounded by headphones, and you get it. So that's pretty much me, and I went from a transition from Tito to Crispy T. But Tito still exists within me, within Crispy T, and that's because normally that was just the rap phase and the rapping facet of myself. And in this evolution, even in an interview that I did on my blog on for Laboratory Records when it was still operating, and I was still interviewing and profiling a whole lot of up and coming independent artists, I decided to call myself, well, not necessarily call myself, but when an interview was done for me, that I had my editor run for me and to interview me and to introduce my artist profile as Crispy T, that it was an evolution. And when I coined this, and it's even evident in my profile, is that I was just trying to I was trying to hone in on self mastery, really, and self mastery from the perspective of the fact that if you look at my career, and I'm talking my formal career, as in my proper name under Tato Kikilami, and I'm not gonna separate Crispy T from Tato nor Tigintito. It just does not work. It just will not work because I'm not out here to be protecting a brand or anything of the sort. I'm just here to grow and evolve like every other human being, and that's why we're put on this earth. Now, to cut a long story short about me, the main thing was happened subsequently to my career, and I kind of struggled through school. Not struggle in the academic sort of way, more like I just would not work. I'll do the bare minimum, and I would get through. I would just get through. I would get through. I would get through. At the end of it, what happened is that they identified that this guy is more of a generalist. So it was kind of hard for me to find a particular focus area to say, well, I knew what I was interested in. However, the formal school system, and as far as youth development is concerned, didn't necessarily cater to me. It's like more like you have to fit the system doesn't fit you. So I just find that a bit hard, and I don't know if that's well, if this message is that really, if it's reaching anyone in their youth or anyone in school, anybody, any young person, or even if you're of any age, you get to the point where you decide that, hang on, I don't think this is what I intended. It's something that was given to me. Maybe they say the frame of reference was psychology or psychological testing and those related fields in sort of career psychology, counseling, that sort of stuff. And that doesn't tell the whole story. So, yeah, so as Crispy T, it was mainly about effective communication, and that's what I am. And I'm very well known for the fact that I'm an effective communicator. And not only that, I'm more of a generalist in terms of, yes, I have my fields of interest, but if you look at what I'm capable of analyzing and looking at in terms of information, be it history, be it geography, not that they really are particular interest to me. You'll see that just by natural general knowledge, I could get myself through it because of the fact that I just happen to grasp a lot and I happen to read a lot as well. So that was something that was just evident of me. And with all that said, yeah, I reached a point in my arts career and as an industrialist where I'm now also now focusing on economics, and that was a calling, um, which was also a spin-off because I was always from an economics point of view, I'm always interested in economic development, especially in youth development. And I never thought that God would guide me in a way that will get to youth ministry, which is quite interesting. So I'll be using this channel to be sharing my journey, my story, my life story, and my thoughts and a whole lot of stuff, and especially the messages that God gives me, and to share with you to evolve, grow, and we can touch base. So I'm looking to connect with you. If you're looking to connect with me, we work together. We talk. We interact. We see whatever happens. Very soon you'll see the face behind this voice. But for now, I just because of the fact I'm currently in a little bit of a transition where I will be moving. Not sure exactly where, but I've got an idea where. I just don't want to put it out there as yet. You'll start seeing my voice more often. So I just figured, let me just give you a formal intro to this channel about me. And yes, because if you ask me, what am I? And then I'll first thing I'll show you is my career. But I'm more than that. I mean, the main things that I love: sport, I love music, man. What else do I love? I love spirituality. So yeah, those are my main focus areas, and I just love a conversation. Okay, no, I don't know if I should say this, but I don't want to say I'm a romantic, but I kind of used to, well, like the pursuit of the chase, if you, you know what I mean. So women are chased, men are the predators and the hunters. So that's the way I see it. Because men give love, women receive it. But that's just, yeah, that just goes with part and parcel. Yeah, so I even had a dating radio show. So I've done being a radio host. I've been mixing it up on being DJing. I've done well, being a journalist, I suppose, with the blogging and stuff like that. That was something that just came up. I never really saw myself as that, but I did study communication, mind you, back at university. So it all ties in. And of course, business, commerce, that's my thing as well. Love finance. So if you see a whole lot of that stuff filtering through with all my messages and my channelings, then yeah, you'll start getting a glimpse as to who I am. Now, I didn't want to call myself this because I mean that's quite a strong title, but this is what God intended: is that I do prophecy, and that's the thing, and that's the goal of it all. So, with all that said, I don't know. Did I leave out anything? Yeah. Oh, yes. I should also tell you that this is how I'm going to coordinate the style. So it'll be post on this here YouTube channel, whereas it's going to be video uploads, the works, and also on the make a use of the blog as well for people who want to read through and not necessarily, or may use the Google algorithms or whatever just to reach the actual messages. So that's how I'm going to be going about coordinating things. So it's going to be through this video, visual, audio side, and then the text side of things as well, which is the articles. Yeah, that will be particularly on important ones. I will always be posting here and there, but some things I'll be just leaving on the channel to for you to hear mainly, and I'll just put a small text and captions. What I'll be putting in the captions here on the little text box that they have here on YouTube, I'll probably just put it up over and relay it over to the blog itself. And for the most part, yes, if it's very, very important, it will be on here. So to start things off, I have a particular warning for Australia. And you might want to tune in on that one. That'll be the next post after this intro. So yeah, and another thing I wanna tell you what I'm gonna be doing when it comes to the warnings and the prophecies. I'm gonna be calling it under a calling of a ravenous bird. And the main thing is this: is that it's about my spirit animal, which was actually shown to me by spirit and by God that it's of a spirit of a raven. I was trying to find myself within, I don't know, I just kind of have a thing because I kind of like wolves as well. I never thought of this, but then when I looked into the ravens and the characteristics, and I was like, but this fits me more than what I used to think. Well, when I still had the wolf thing, so it's a good thing I didn't decide to go and get a wolf tattooed on me, because I would have gotten it wrong. But I decided to wait and and just see if God is good with it. And this is what you revealed to me: the raven. So thank you very much. I'll catch you on the first episode of the uh, what is it again? Ah, man. The Calling of a Ravenous Bird. That's the first one, which I got from, just to subtext a little bit, just wait for me. I'm just checking my phone, so please don't, because I just want to get this right. Um, just wait. So I'm just typing in the text as we speak. Yes. Okay, I got it. All right. So this is from the book of Isaiah 46:11, where it was about calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man of my counsel from a far country. Yeah, I have spoken. I will also bring it to pass. So that's just, I'm just going to stop there. But from the book of Isaiah 46, verse 11, that's, that's the message, and that's where I got the whole inclination and the name for this whole thing after my spirit animal was divulged to me. So yeah, I will be referring to scripture, and I mean, well, for the most part. And if I refer to anything else, I will give a disclaimer. Like if it's astrology, it's a field of interest of mine. If it's That's why I'm saying I'm a generalist, so I kind of like to look at the whole picture and how everything fits in. So if it's something that triggers you, let's say you're Christian or non-Christian, whatever it is, if you want to listen to me, you may listen to me, and and hopefully it's just direct. As I'm just a channel, someone that helps you, direct you to God and Jesus. So with that said, let me wrap this up, and not to waffle on too much, because I kind of feel like I'm waffling. But I just figured I'm gonna start off with that series and that warning to Australia from a calling a ravenous bird. So just watch out for that first episode of that one, and I will periodically check in whenever there's a new message or whatever thing comes first. So that will drop soon after I upload this one. You don't want to miss that one. Cheers. Bye bye.